All right, Josh Kapcin joining us first here on the post-game show. Josh, first of all, big win for you here tonight, finishing off section play the way you wanted to, I'm sure. Do you feel like you guys are playing your best basketball of the year? It certainly seems like you're peaking at the right time.
I mean, I'd like to say so. I mean, this is the second game in a row that I thought we played till maybe not our full potential, but I thought we played pretty darn well. We came out against a really good team on Saturday and played Chartiers Valley. They got a really great player in Braden Reynolds. And, I mean, he had a great game, but I thought we just, like Nick over here, played defense on him the whole game, played awesome. And we just played together as a team. And, we got out in transition, which was big too, because we're trying to take some pressure off our half-court offense. And if we're able to do that, I think that's when we'll be hitting on all cylinders there, which we've been doing the last couple games. So it's been nice.
What did you guys do so well tonight in your estimation to get this win, do you think?
I mean, it was another great defensive effort. Coach Kelly's been stressing that all year. And I think maybe not the first time, but it was a really good showing tonight of offense and defense. I thought we played really well on the offensive side. And like I said, we tried to get out in transition, get some transition points, and take that pressure off the half-court offense, which I thought we did a really good job of today. And then especially when they started the press at the end there, I thought we handled the pressure really well as well, which is going to be big, especially going into the playoffs.
Yeah, you did. You guys were able to break that press pretty easily, I thought. Especially the first time I think they put it on there. You guys were able to get the ball up the floor and draw a foul or get an easy basket.
Yeah, particularly that when we talked after the Norwin game, Coach Kelly was upset that they applied pressure on you guys and you really didn't handle it well that evening. So obviously it's something you have worked on since that game.
Absolutely. It was nice to see tonight, because I mean we did struggle a little bit against their pressure when they applied it, because I mean we had like a 14-point lead and they got it down to about they tied it at the end of the game. Yeah. So I mean it was nice to see today that we didn't fold, and I mean it's not that we folded in that game, but we stayed poised today, and I thought we broke it really well, which was nice to see.
Yeah, I know talking to you after that game and talking to Coach Kelly, you guys won the game, but maybe you weren't real happy about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it feels like since then you've maybe taken some steps to be playing your best basketball. What was kind of talked about, team-wise after that game? And I don't know, you seem to be playing with a lot more energy, I guess, even right now.
If it's all right, I'm going to kind of go to before the Chartiers Valley game.
Yeah.
Coach Kelly just stressed one word, and that was compete, and that's what we've been doing. We've just been competing and just playing our hearts out, which, I mean, that's all you can do at the end of the day. So I think that word itself has just been something that's been ingrained in our heads and something that we've been doing. So it's nice to see.
Josh, the one thing I love about you watching you play is you seem like you're all around the ball. You always are around the ball. You always get yourself open for open looks and everything. Talk a little bit about your game and just what you think you do best on the floor.
I mean, I feel like I've always been a player that's gotten to the rim. Like you said, I just trying to find ways to get open. I really haven't been the best three-point shooter, but I've been able to knock a few down this year, which has been nice. But I think just getting to the rim and just trying to find openings within the defense, find gaps, and just trying to attack those gaps, whether I have the ball or not.
I think that a lot of people always look at who scored or how many points were scored by an individual player. I think that a lot of you guys on the Penn-Trafford roster do a great job defensively as well. Also getting to the rim, getting to loose balls, sacrificing your bodies. And I think that's something that goes unnoticed by a lot of the casual fans that worry about points.
You seem pretty unselfish as a team. Do you guys agree with that?
Absolutely. That's another thing that we've stressed all year, win by committee. And, that's what we've done most games. So, it's been really good. So.
Anything else for Josh? What about your boy Nick over here? What do you got to say about his performance tonight?
He had a heck of a game tonight. I'm real proud of him. In practice yesterday, Coach Schlegel was talking to us, especially Nick, just telling him to keep shooting when things aren't going well. And he did that tonight. He just kept shooting. I mean, we trust him. He's a heck of a shooter, heck of a player. And he showed that tonight, I think, I don't know how the game started, but he just kept pushing along, and he just had a great game, and he came through big tonight.
Ben with I think maybe 6 blocks, something like that.
Ben's awesome under the rim on defense. Yeah, he's just all-around great player.
No doubt.
Okay, did you want to tell him the good news?
Oh, Dom's Pizzeria Player of the Game. Congratulations for that. I'll be giving you your free coupon for a pizza.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
That.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Okay, you want to hand the mic over to your buddy here?
Thank you.
All right, let's talk to Nick Crum. I'm going to ask you maybe some of the same questions, but what do you think from your perspective, Nick, you guys did so well tonight to come away with the win heading into the playoffs. I know you have one more game against FR, but to finish off section play.
We just came out and
you hold your. There we go.
we just defended. We worked hard on the offensive end, on the defensive end. We followed coach's game plan to the best of our ability, and we went out there and executed, played hard, got stops when we needed to. We just had an overall one of our best games of the year. So that's what we did to come out with the win tonight.
Yeah, you really seemed to shoot the ball well tonight. Were you kind of feeling it?
Yeah, I came out a little cold actually, but my team just believed in me to keep shooting. Yeah. Everyone told me keep shooting, get to the hoop. So that's what I tried to do to help the team get the win.
Well, shooters shoot. They've never passed up a shot.
That's right.
And even when you're cold, you know that you're going to get that streak or that little spurt's going to come in there that you're going to score.
Absolutely.
Now, Nick, you're a junior. Obviously, you played for this team, last year under the previous regime, and then Coach Kelly comes in. What is the transition? What was the transition like? I know you're at the end of the year now, so you're used to Coach Kelly. But was it a big transition? Was it a big challenge at first to kind of adjust to things for your team?
I mean, obviously it was a little different without Zach. He was a big scorer last year. Yeah. But Coach Kelly's been coaching us for a long time. He coached JV my freshman year. And I've been playing with him over summers and stuff. He's just a guy that we all trust. So it wasn't too big of a transition. We just came in and just followed his game plan and led us to a great season so far.
I mean, Zach was obviously a heck of a player, but I feel like you guys have now more scoring depth this year than maybe you had in the past, because there was a lot of young guys like you guys playing last year.
As well.
It seems to be a little more balanced than depending on one player like you had to depend on Zach. Is that kind of how it's been?
Yeah, absolutely. We got guys. Last year, Zach was the guy last year. Obviously, he's a Division I player, really good player. But, we have good guys now. We got Ben in the paint. We got Josh. We got guys who can shoot. Noah, Chase, they're all leading. They're leading as a point guard. So we trust everyone. So we're just trying to do our best. But
what would you say you like most about your game right now?
Man, I like the way I'm defending, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm taking pride in my defense, guarding their best player every night. So I'm working hard, so that's what I feel.
And that's a compliment to you from your coaching staff.
Yeah,
absolutely. No doubt. Anything else for Nick, Roger?
No, I was just real curious, real quick. Going to go switch back to Josh.
Thanks,
I just
Nick.
thought
Appreciate your time.
No Thanks, Nick. You're a senior. Any plans rolling around in your head looking on down the road after Penn-Trafford High School?
I'm looking into just going to school for academic. Well, I'm not sure yet. I've been getting looked at by La Roche. If I'm going to play basketball, I'm most likely going to play there.
Okay, and if you were just going to major in something, what would that be?
It's going to be business and finance right now.
Cool.
Yep, and if I do that, I'm probably either looking into RMU, Duquesne, and possibly Penn State.
Well, all good schools there that you have listed. Yes, very good.
Very good.
We can ask you those questions next year.
Sure. He's still got some time.
Yes, he does.
I want to bring Nick in for just one final question. I mean, when we talk about, or either of you guys can really answer this, but do you have any expectations for the playoffs and who you're going to face, or do you even look at any of that, like who you might play in the first round, or are you just wanting to get in there and see what you guys can do to make a run?
All we're worried about is playing our best basketball at that time. And we want to make a run, obviously. We think we can. We got the pieces to do it. Yeah. We're not worried about who we're playing or anything like that. We'll play who we get, but we're just worried about trying to make a run this year. We think we can do it.
I think we talked about that on the broadcast. Like in basketball, you guys know anything can happen. I mean, you watch March Madness, NCAA tournament, there's upsets that happen all over the place. You guys have enough talent, I think, if you're playing good basketball to make a run, and I feel like you guys are right now. So we wish you best of luck in the playoffs, and thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. Appreciate it.